Hello and welcome. This is just a short video today. I just felt inspired in my morning meditation to shoot a quick video. So here's the video that I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the advantage that mothers actually have in starting up a business. Okay? And one of the main advantages that we have if we have a partner who is actually the primary income earner. And that advantage is we're not operating under a stress of I have to make X amount of income every week. Like, we don't operate under that constraint. And that's actually a huge advantage. And the main reason that that's a huge advantage is it totally affects the way we make decisions and the choices that we make and the pressure that we put on ourselves. So when we're not totally consumed with having to make a set amount of income, and we have that freedom and that complete gift that this isn't a do or die situation, we can create from a really expansive place. You know, we don't have to be creating or deciding from a place of fear, okay? We can instead just be expanding into our creativity and just birthing what needs to be birthed and just letting it come, letting it flow through us, much like any birth situation. Okay, so we don't have to be operating from fear and constriction, and we can really be experimental, because even if the experiment doesn't work, we try one little thing and it doesn't work, well, it's not the end of the world. We can just take a step in a different direction. And so for us to just put small steps out there quickly and easily from a place of inspiration and creativity, that's the gift that we have. We can do that without the pressure of and the constraint of making set amounts of income. We have that freedom. Okay, and that is huge in terms of working your mindset, because when you start a business, and for those of you who have a business, you know this, when you're trying to step into areas of growth or try new things, your mindset becomes something that you really have to work with, because there's fear and there's doubt and there's what ifs on so many levels, which I don't want to get into right now. But when we remove the necessity of a set amount of income, a fixed outcome this week, then we really shift our mindset. We're still going to have mindset stuff come up. It's going to be more personal, probably around self-worth and am I good enough, but we're not under the pressure to make the income, and we can create from a very expansive place, which is not only a lot more fun, it is also typically a lot more successful, okay? Because we can tap into our inspiration and our uniqueness and our gifts from a really safe space, okay? And that leads me to the next thing that I just want to briefly touch on. Just because it's coming up a lot at the moment through my inbox and my mentors, they're talking about your motivational strategies. Now, I talk about this with clients too. You need to know what your motivational strategy is, because there will come a time when you need to employ it. Like, you need to know what the strategy is to keep you motivated, to reignite your motivation after either something hasn't gone right or you're grinding a bit, whatever it is. You need to know your motivational strategy. And typically at that macro level, there's two approaches, okay? You're either moving away from something painful or you're moving towards something pleasurable, okay? So moving away from something painful is I need to make money to pay off my credit card debt, okay? That's moving away from something painful. Moving towards something pleasurable is I would like to make money because I want to take the family to Fiji this year. Okay? So you can see the different examples, and you can probably already see right now that there's a different energy attached to each of those motivational strategies. A lot of people who are starting up businesses, they start in the fear. They start in the wanting to move away from something painful. And it can be a really powerful kickstarter in terms of motivating you, okay? It's often a first motivational step. However, it is not what I personally consider the preferable one, okay? And I'm actually seeing people talk about this now too, and they say that strategy served them for quite a while until they had moved away from all the painful stuff and there was no more painful stuff left, okay, which sounds pretty good, yeah? But what happens to your motivational strategy then? You do need to shift to allowing a vision to pull you forwards instead of running from something, okay? Now, the reason I'm bringing it up today is it ties into that gift that we have, the lack of constraint and pressure on us financially. Hopefully, not everyone. Some others do have to start up under more of a pressure. But if you don't, huge gift. And you don't need to use your motivational strategy to be moving you away from something painful. You can move straight to allowing something pleasurable to be pulling you forwards, okay? Now, whichever way you go is perfectly valid, and both are strong motivational strategies. It's important to know which one your one is, okay? And if you are in the lucky position to have someone else as the primary income earner and you are released from that stress, then you have all those extra gifts that go with it. And I would love for you to consider your motivational strategy be something pleasurable pulling you forwards, okay? So that was my inspirational video for today. Much love to you, and I hope you have a beautiful day in the spring sunshine today. Okay, bye-bye.